All right.
Yo, people, what is up?
We are back.
We are back. New sessions, brand new, because the last ones didn't record. So,
So, you are,
the bold one, the cold one, John Colder Ice Lawson.
you were kind of lazy on that.
All right, well, you got to work with me, bro. I'm
All
trying.
right. All right.
And
I'm Brent Leary.
there you go. No work needed.
No.
Nah.
I know how to say my name.
No, pretty much,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right. So, first of all, we're back. We're in a different location.
Different location, right? We are at Steak and Shake. That's what that is. Steak and Shake, and we're having cherry cokes. So
And I mean, like, literally, well, I already drank mine, but
Yeah.
literally cherries in the Coke.
cherries in the Coke. That's pretty cool.
Switch it up a little bit. You need to have a burger. or
Every
something.
once in a while.
All right. So, it is Labor Day weekend.
Yep.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yep.
Even though it's a holiday, we gotta watch Amazon. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you got to.
All right, so
Something always going on. Let's do it.
this one is right up your alley.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay, what you got?
the 20th anniversary of one-click patent. So
yeah.
Amazon, actually, one-click was around before Amazon, from what you told me.
From what I told you.
Yeah, what you told
The
me.
concept of one click was definitely around. I
Okay.
think Amazon was probably one of the first to totally get it and implement it. And of course, they had the patent on it. So,
So
there you go.
they really got it. They got it so much that they said we better patent this bad boy.
Yeah, that's kind of the way Amazon is. They try to patent everything, just like Apple did. They do all the time. They've got patents running for stuff. If you actually go out to the patent library and look up what's registered under Amazon to be patented, there's a lot of crap out there.
So, but this particular patent may have changed the way the industry went.
Yeah, I think it definitely changed the way payments online progressed.
So
Yes.
we know it changed the kind of the path for Amazon because having that kind of patent for 20 years, would we even be talking about Amazon if they didn't have that patent?
Yeah, we would. I just saw Amazon does things very differently. And I realized this, and this is timely, right? It's a little off topic, but I was watching. There's a show on called the 90s, right, on CNN. They got the 90s series, and they have Bezos. I don't ever know how to say his damn name. JB, right? And so they have him on there, and they're talking about the beginning of Amazon, right? And so they showed Amazon when it had like 1 billion books listed or something, or 1 million books, whatever they had, right? And then they showed the guy in the warehouse picking the books, and I was like, wow, they pick products today and store products on shelves the same way they did when they had books. So their books, they were never in any real order. It wasn't like their books were on the shelf with like A, B, C. They always had it in this slot. It could be these 10 different books. And I noticed that was what was being shown. I'm like, wow, that is the same process they use for fulfillment today.
I would say it's not exactly the same because they have AI helping them figure out a lot of how there's
How to
stuff is
put it where-
designed,
yes.
where they put it.
Right.
So
But I'm saying that the concept of, put it where it's most convenient at the time is still
it's
probably
been
built into
refined
their
and
AI. Yeah.
defined better with AI.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All
At
right.
any rate,
So we
payments.
talk about Amazon I would say they wouldn't be the same as if they didn't have that patent.
yeah,
Okay. Would the
I would
industry what would the industry have been like if
Man.
there was no patent on one-click shopping?
Yeah, you know what? I really think the ability for people to trust online payments would have been much more accelerated had we already had that in place all over the place, And so I think it stifled the online development of commerce almost. Or maybe it just give them a leading advantage that we didn't all have.
Basically, you're saying the industry overall, we would actually be seeing a higher percentage of retail sales would be e-commerce.
Yeah.
If one-click, the patent hadn't gone through.
Let's just put it like this. If you think about it, Amazon's payment system has one click.
Right.
But that's such a small, itty-bitty microcosm of the macrocosm. What if American Express Visa and MasterCard had one-click payment across all the sites that used them. That would have been a game changer for us all.
So what do you think is going to happen when this patent runs out on, I think it's the 11th of September?
Yeah,
Do
September.
you think it's just going to be like everybody's going to be already having it and just waiting for the push the button to roll it out?
Let's put it like this. At that time, there was a PayPal, and either eBay had bought it or they were about to buy it at that time. And I know they had to be working on this. I know they got beat up and pushed out of the way because of this, right? And honestly, 20 years later, if PayPal is not ready to roll on the 11th or the 12th, I'm gonna call them out for not taking advantage of that. They should have that ready to rock and roll the minute that patent runs out. PayPal, OnePay should be everywhere that people take PayPal.
So it's going to be a Colorized call out.
It will be a Colorized call out.
Okay.
I'm going to call them out.
So we know one thing.
What's that?
One of the first people that Amazon sued on this patent was Barnes & Noble.
Yes.
So you can kind of say that the whole fortunes of the book selling industry kind of changed with that patent.
That's pretty crazy,
Isn't it?
That's who they first went after.
It kind of makes sense.
It kind of makes sense, yeah, but I'm sure it put a fear in everybody else that were thinking that maybe they weren't going to enforce their patent.
And I also saw where Apple was one of the first companies that kind of created an agreement to use that technology. So they went and said, okay, we'll work. We would like to,
and give you some.
So that went into the Apple Store.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so
the
that's part of it. Yeah.
Fortunes changed quite a bit.
So they've been taking money from Apple on every App Store payment.
That's
Absolutely have to.
because they couldn't do one click.
Wow. I would love to know. I wonder if they break that out in their bottom line reports. We need to look at that one day. I'd love to see that.
So we need to watch that.
We need to watch that. Why? Because we're watching Amazon?
I guess that's
I
what
guess
we
that
do.
helps. Yeah.
So one last quick question. That was huge. One click was huge. Do you think the same possibilities for voice shopping? Whoever gets the leg up on voice shopping, will that be as big a deal as one click was?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I just think because of where we are in technology. You know, I mean, you could create something like one click and that would give you a leg up for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, today, I mean, it's like we're talking about voice first now.
Right.
And it was just yesterday we were talking about mobile first. It was just yesterday before that we were talking about search first. And I mean, it just keeps accelerating so quickly. You might get a leg up, but it won't be as long as it was before.
Probably be harder to patent.
Voice
first, right?
You know, because I mean, there's certain patents that didn't work. You know, Apple had a lot of patents on the phone that they had to give up. And it's like, no, you're not going to get that.
So we can honestly say that patent, the one-click patent, really kind of changed the face of e-commerce.
It changed the face of payments online.
Payments online.
Let's put that.
I'm going to say e-commerce.
So we can say e-commerce, which it is, but yes,
right.
absolutely.
So the next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to talk a little bit more about the voice shopping stuff because we got
next episode.
some teaming going up. Some second place folks teaming up to try to take out Amazon. Anyway, you are the cold one. You are the bold one.
Stupid.
I'm just friendly.
He's a nut. Later, guys.